Tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. You won't admit that we're the same, and it's tearing me apart! Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
You raise an interesting point, Hank, but what I'm wondering is what we'll do next.
No, it's not an interesting point. It's just plain wrong. They're both wrong. This isn't about the police or the Batman. If tonight's events have taught us anything, it's that Blackgate is not the place to be housing our city's most dangerous offenders. Not one, but 2 prison breaks in the same night. All of tonight's tragedies would have been avoided if Gotham had a proper treatment facility for its top echelon offenders. A place with impenetrable security, where the most dangerous could be isolated, rehabilitated, and treated for their illness. A place like Arkham Asylum. And after what happened tonight, I promise the good people of Gotham that I will work tirelessly. I will lobby the city council, go to the governor if I have to, do everything in my power to get Arkham Asylum reopened, so we can all sleep a little easier.
There you have it. Quincy Sharp placing the blame for tonight's events not on the Batman, not on the Joker, but on Blackgate Prison, and pledging to return Arkham Asylum to full operations. We'll be back with more from Mr. Sharp and our other guests when the Jack Ryder Hour continues after this message.
Figured you'd be by sooner or later. And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me.
Sorry to disturb you, Director. You asked to be notified when the feed from Blackgate was running? As you can see, there have been some unexpected developments.
There's too much risk of our exposure. You need to pull the plug.
I make the decisions on this op, and I say we keep going. There's something to be gained here. He was this close to beating Batman hand to hand. Impressive. We could use a marksman and an expert in firearms.
I don't like it. Deadshot's an unstable personality.
Personality's not a qualification for the job I want him for.
Who were you working for? Who wanted Bane?
I already told you I don't know. I was hired anonymously and received my orders the same way.
And you just went along with that?
Let's just say I was made an offer I couldn't refuse. What if I made you an offer you couldn't refuse?
Federal authorities! Step away from him, Catwoman! I said step away. I won't say it again.
Identification, now.
Captain Rick Flag, Batman.
Never heard of you.
Believe it or not, Batman, there are federal operations you know nothing about, because it's better that way. We're securing the facility. Thank you for your assistance. We'll return her to custody.
Captain, this entire operation was a cover to break Bane out of this cell. Now he is out there.
And we grabbed him before he even made it to the docks. You saved a lot of lives tonight, Batman. You should be proud. Released per your orders, Director, with an expunged record and the secret thanks of a grateful nation. Though I don't know why we don't keep a leash on her. She didn't accomplish her primary mission. We had to give Bane back to save face.
Time enough for that, Captain Flag. Catwoman did do us a great service.
And what's that, Director Waller? Leading us to those two degenerates?
You see degenerates, Captain? I see soldiers.
hungry yet, Master Bruce? I've seen a rather large bat in the cave, sir. Do take care not to anger it.
I wasn't planning to.
Good. With everything occurring tonight, the last thing we need is a pest problem.
I'm sure it's harmless, Alfred.
You haven't seen the creature.
Looking for your bat friend?
It's just, I can find no precedent for this king bat, as I've taken to calling it.
The Philippines are home to some of the largest bats in the world.
And how, pray tell, did one of them wind up here?
That's a mystery I'll have to solve another day. What's wrong, Alfred? You look upset.
Because I am upset. I'd set out a roast chicken for you, but that damned bat took it. The whole thing. It returned later to deposit the bones. The nerve of that creature.
Strange. Meat's not meant to be part of their diet.
Oh, wonderful. So now we're playing host to a carnivorous megabat for which there exists no zoological record.
Maybe you've discovered a new species?
This is no laughing matter.
If you say so.
I'm glad you weren't around earlier, sir. The king bat decided to grace us with the gift of guano. The size and stench were unlike anything I've ever encountered.
Did you collect a specimen for analysis?
Actually, I did. If you won't investigate this horror, I will.
I'm looking forward to reading your results.
Maintain that tone of yours and you'll be tasting them instead.
Continuing your studies?
I've done all I can to rid us of the vile king bat. To no avail. I fear he's declared this his kingdom. We are but his subjects, forced to live in constant fear.
You're not really afraid of it, are you?
And what if I am?
It's just a bat, Alfred.
It is most assuredly not just a bat. You'll see. And then you'll wonder why you ever doubted me. There's been a breakthrough, sir. The bat, well, it brought me a gift. I think. A dead rat. Ugh, disgusting. Still, I believe it to be a peace offering.
Congratulations.
As I recall, there was a time you weren't very fond of bats yourself.
True, but I grew out of it.
Quite the night we're having, It appears the king bat and I have come to an arrangement. I provide him with sustenance, and he keeps his distance.
I've got to say, Alfred, you've got me curious about our friend here. When things are back to normal, I'll see about capturing the guy.
You'll do no such thing.
Why not? He could make a good sidekick, or mascot.
He is a living creature, Master Bruce, and as such deserves the same respect you afford even the basest of criminals. You'll leave him be, or else.
All right. I'll keep my distance. I promise.
course I will. I never thought this would happen. I always felt like I'd thrown you a curveball, like you never knew what to do with me because I wasn't in the plan.
You are now. I'm changing the plan.
Left with Dad. Too young. Need time. Forget about me.
Victims, both shot dead. I know them. Reconstruction indicates Horace's lung was punctured. He drowned in his own blood.
Yes?
Mr. Falcone, this is Dr. Strange's office calling.
Right, sorry. I missed my last appointment. I had to...
Actually, you missed your last 2 appointments.
Right. Look, I appreciate the doctor's concern, but I have it under control now. There's no need for any further treatment.
I'm afraid Dr. Strange doesn't feel the same way, Alberto. We would hate to take unnecessary chances when we've come so far.
Listen, I'm not one of Strange's test subjects to be poked and prodded. Have you forgotten who I am? Who my father is?
I believe your father would be most concerned that his son could be suffering from untreated psychological issues.
Is that a threat?
So, we'll expect you at the regular time next week?
Even though the state had ruled me insane, Harkness swore he'd send me to the gallows. So you see, it was all a simple act of self-preservation. I could hardly be held responsible for strangling that street corner Santa Claus for his suit.
Busting out of Blackgate like that.
No, man, it's not the cops. It's, well...
Spit it out!
It's some guy with a boomerang.
You mean Batman? That's not a boomerang. It's a batarang, I guess.
No, definitely not the Bat. Dressed totally different. Calls himself Captain and... Look, can we finish this conversation somewhere else? Somewhere safe?
Oh, jeez!
Is good PR for the PD. We get him under control, and he could be even more useful to us.
Control? It will be easier to send my men to beat some sense into him.
Like Detective Flass? That approach has already failed. Find a way to put a collar on the man, and it'll be that much easier to tighten the leash.
And how do I do that?
Not my problem, Gillian. That's what I pay you for. Gordon is a man of principles. Work on those.
knowing the cops is gonna take a little longer. Relax. They'll show.
This job better be worth it. I'm not happy standing around out here freezing my ass off.
Oh, it'll be worth it. Trust me.
Who's the mark?
Some guy named Devlin. He's loaded, like Bruce Wayne loaded.
Then there's gonna be security.
But that's the best part. They're in on it. This is gonna be easy.
I just hope they show up soon.
Rats on the attack!
With a heartwarming story for our listeners on this cold Christmas Eve. It's how a little charity for those in need really goes a long way. The residents of the former Blackfire shelter for the homeless were in for a holiday treat this afternoon when they found piles of shoeboxes individually gift-wrapped under their tree in the shelter lobby. Apparently moved by the holiday spirit, Gotham's favorite billionaire Bruce Wayne donated 10,000 pairs of shoes to the Homeless Foundation, saying, quote, "Everyone deserves the means to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps." Wayne's generous words have been interpreted as both sentimental and ironic, as it is well known that the extravagant philanthropist came upon his own wealth through his family's inheritance.
Sir, Mr. Elliot called earlier. He was hoping you might phone him back.
What did he say?
Well, something about a pair of twins and successful surgery. He wanted to celebrate. At least, I think that's what he wanted.
What do you mean, you think?
His speech was slurred. I suppose he'd gone ahead and started without you.
I assume you told him I'd have to take a rain check.
Indeed, though he sounded none too pleased about it.
Well, that's Thomas. I'll call him back tomorrow.
going after the bat.
A bat? What, you serious? I thought he was like a urban myth.
Oh, he's real enough. Just ask Mickey.
Mickey?
You know, Lefty.
Lefty? Oh. Lefty.
Ain't she a beauty? And to think I bought her for a song with a band of Somali pirates. They were gonna sell her for scrap if you can believe it. Now she weren't always called the final offer. That was my work of genius. In a previous life, she was the hybrid cargo cruise liner Olivia B. Meredith. A proud old ship indeed. They don't build them like this anymore. Tough as nails, and with all the amenities a man could want. Those pirates don't know what they let slip through their fingers.
Maybe it's got like a hidden gun inside it.
Or a sword.
What if it's got a poison tip?
That would be sweet. He pokes someone and then BAM! They fall over, dead.
Wait, I got it. What if...
Yeah?
What if when it opens, it's got a spiral on it, and then he spins it, right? And it hypnotizes you.
Yeah? I don't think so.
Don't embarrass yourself, Max. I know all about you.
What is that supposed to hypnotize me?
No. Just give you a splitting headache.
deal on an out-of-service amusement park. Oh, you should have seen the look on the real estate agent's face when we shook hands on the deal.
Stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side?
Where's Gordon?
Sniper!
Would you locals back for more?
Okay. One more. And I need you to be serious for this one. Fate.
It might be a bit anticlimactic, but I hoped you might finally be ready to celebrate Christmas Eve, now that the Joker's behind bars.
What a night! Fresh off the kill, and back for more, eh? Oh, this might learn something about yourself!
You need to learn to shut up.
Jingle bells! Batman smells!
No. Gordon, got one for the Arkham Ward. They want to bring a muzzle. He's a biter.
Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel, and the Joker got away. Let the good times roll.